I guess the first place that I'm going to start with our trip is being in Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning is a very interesting story. And I'm in Walmart with Jeff Lahr and Alan Blue, and that's writing a book in itself. I mean, so we're in there, and I'm just trying to get a Diet Coke, and the line is a 20-minute line in Walmart in Lexington, Virginia. So I kind of got the biggest kick out of that. I told Alan, I said, Alan, we really need to pick this up. I said, it's getting a little rough right now. So Liberty, on Wednesday, and had a really big win, there. I think we beat Liberty by 23 or 24. We got to keep in perspective, they didn't have Ullman, and Ullman scored 20 against us the first time. He's a very good player. And our team played very well. It was a game that was on Masson, which is a Virginia network. It was on the Flame Network. It was on ESPN Full Court Package, which is good. So they had a pretty good crowd, and really, our guys played really well. Matt Morgan played tremendous. He had, I want to say, he had 16 up at Liberty, and then Charles Corbin had 15 points and 6 rebounds, I think, when we went there. So we went to VMI, and we're up by 18. And Andy Bouchard gets this dunk. And so the stubborn German came out. I mean, he about did a chin-up on it. And he's smiling, thinking, I really got this nice dunk. And so Carl Lyles reads my face. I said, well, this could be a 4-point play, 2 points for the technical, and then the free throw, which they only got 2. And then at 51 seconds, we're up 13. And I kind of felt like we were in control of the game, and so we were 4 of 12 from the free throw line. And I've just decided that they're going to try to make it as difficult on us as they can. They were absolutely exhausted. They were just exhausted, and I think part of it is, you'll think this is odd, but when you're with somebody 4 days in a row on the road, you get tired of looking at each other. And you just, you're in out of a hotel. It's like there's cabin fever. So, but it turned out to be a great trip for us. Now, I've got some stuff I want to talk to you about just to, I know some of you guys are really into this stuff. So what's the difference? We've won 5 in a row, and we've won 8 out of 9, but we just got to stay even-keeled, and we got to continue to get better. But there are some things. First of all, as Jack pointed out, Andy Bouchard, Matt Morgan, and Charles Corbin are 55 out of 107 in their last 3 ball games combined for shooting over 50%, which is really good. Our statistics now, some of them make me roll over, but we're shooting 43% from the floor in our last 5 games, which is very good. Well, it's good. It's not very good, but for us, it's very good. And so, but we're shooting the ball, much better. The thing that I'm really pleased with is our defensive field goal percentage in the last 5 games is 34%. Now, that's not good. That's excellent. I mean, that's really, really good. And that's something that going into each game that I'm really trying to make an issue about, of holding our opponents under 40%. Some guys that are doing a great job. Reggie Middleton is averaging 14 points a game, and he's shooting 48% from the floor. He's really, really playing well. Okay, I'm not going to tell him he's shooting 26% from the 3. All right, but he's playing very well. I'm going to tell you guys, on Saturday, there was a period of 5 plays that may be a combination of the best 5 plays by an individual at this school in 7 years. He was so good during a 5-play sequence. It was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, transition. I mean, I had to take him out because he was exhausted. I mean, it was like 10 sprints, and he was, he got loose balls. He laid it in. I mean, he's as good in the open floor as any guard for me personally I've ever coached. He's really, really good. And the beauty of it is, you guys all know this. I hope our opponents don't, but he's a right-handed kid that plays left-handed. He's so much better in the left hand, when the ball's in his left hand. He's so much better in full court than he is in half court. So you got to try to figure it out. But he's playing very well. Matt Morgan has turned it up a notch. Matt's averaging 10 points a game. He's shooting 44% from the floor. He had 16 and 5 against Liberty and had 17 and 10. He's getting tough rebounds. Against VMI, he got big rebounds at big times, which there's no substitute for that. He's playing with a lot of confidence. And ironically, I was thinking about this. We were going to either take, we were looking at Matt, and then, Greg got a young man, Gabe Blair, that we were recruiting too, and really we got the better offensive player, which worked out in our favor. But I'm really proud of the way Matt's playing for us. The other guy is Charles Corbin. He's averaging 9 points a game. He's shooting 61% from the floor. He's shooting 62% from the free throw line, and he's doing the things that he needs to do. So we just got to keep it going with him. He's got to get tough plays. He's got to get offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, and he's got to shoot the shots that he can make. He's just got one foot in the grave. He's the kind of kid. He's like that child you got that you say be home at 5. He strolls in at 5:15. You know what I mean? But I'm so proud of him. He's playing very well. He's a key. He's a real key for us. Justin Burton has made significant contributions to this. He's coming in and giving us a lift, and so very pleased with the way he's playing. Mantoris, playing like he's 50 years old. His knees are killing him. We always joke with him. We always tell him he's a 30-year-old senior, but his knees are hurting. But you know what? Defensively, he's been really, really good in his last 3 games. Mantoris Robinson is shooting 46% from the 3 in the last 5 games, and that's incredible, isn't it? And he's just shooting the ball with so much confidence. He's defending, and I think he's taking ownership. Like, he really wants to see this thing. So we're excited about where we are. I told our team yesterday, if we stop improving February 9th, we're not good enough. So as a staff, what we talked about is we got to zero in again on the 4 areas we got to get better at. We got to have a plan on what we want to improve on, so we're working on that. We've got PC, and for those of you, I would encourage y'all to come barefooted on Saturday. So Saturday is Samaritan. So I got to coach barefooted. Okay, isn't that going to be the neatest thing? That's going to be neat, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it. I think it would be great if you joined me with this. We could really make a statement. Tom, I think would be willing to do this, and so we could send a message on Fox Sports. The whole Winthrop community is barefoot. I think it would be great. But we've got Presbyterian on Saturday, and we really need a great crowd. We really need a great crowd. Now, I worry about everything all the time. It's just how I am. So Presbyterian, watch them. They're not bad. They persevere, and what they're doing right now is they played Coastal great. They basically played 3-point line and in and said, hey, you're going to have to make shots to beat us. So I'll be internalizing all that for a couple days, and then we have Gardner Webb on Tuesday. So the biggest thing is it's February, and we got to continue to get better. But with you guys, for every game that we play, I can't tell you how important it is to have great crowds, because right now in Butler, I think it is the dog days of February. I'm telling you, guys get tired. They're human. They get worn out. Sometimes they miss jump shots. So energy from our crowd is a big, big thing. So let's see if we can really have a whale of a crowd on Saturday. We got 2 games, and I want to congratulate Bud. It was fun to watch them, and let's see if we can get a lot of people in the Coliseum on Saturday. I think we both of our teams really need that.